Literally no one asked me to vlog, so I decided to do it all month long. You'll see me live my life every day of March, so get ready to be bored, cause this is Vlarch. Hello everyone, we're home from our little vacation. Yesterday on the drive home, I didn't really vlog the day, but we did stop at a bunch of beaches. But the only two worth mentioning was Avila Beach, where I found this huge abalone shell. I didn't find many rocks yesterday, but I did find a huge abalone shell, which was amazing. It was so pretty. I've never found anything like it in my life. I couldn't believe it was just sitting there on the sand. And I never take shells home. I try not to take them unless they're broken, shattered. But this one I just couldn't resist. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna clean it up and make it into like a jewelry dish or something because I just love it so much. And then the next beach that we stopped at that I loved was Shell Beach. It was amazing. It was just like Moonstone Beach. All the rocks were like basically tumbled and there was so much tumbled agate like that looked like moonstone. Oh, it was so pretty. I was obsessed.
What about the sand dollars?
Oh, the sand dollars were really cool too. So anyway, it was a really fun trip, but I was so happy to come home and see the kids, and they put on a bunch of performances for us last night. We all stayed up late and it was just so much fun. But now it's the next day and the twins are taking a nap, and Flynn and I are doing an Easter craft. So we're making little paper plate bunny rabbits. Right now I'm just gluing the ears on. And you are very good at that. Ears. You did it! Just glued some eyes onto a plate, and I'm gonna add some pipe cleaner whiskers, a little puffball nose, and the ears we just made. So while I'm gluing this together, I'll show you some of the kids' performance for us last night.
I went on a trip across the sea. I met an overseas. I asked her, where do you live? This is what she said. Oh, we do backwards land.
What?
Backwards land.
Yay! The stressed claps.
That was aggressive.
That was aggressive.
Follow me to 1 foot land.
And then at the end, that is where you want to be.
Follow me to 1 foot land. That is where you want to be with me.
Yeah.
Yay!
That was impressive.
Ta-da, little bunny foo-foo. Little bunny foo-foo's hopping through the forest. That is so cute, Flynn. I'm so proud of you. I love it. I should have drawn the little mouth on my guy. Can you believe it's almost Easter? I was telling Flynn we should put his name on the back of his bunnies and the years that we remember forever, and he said why. And I was trying to explain to him why that's important to do. And so now we're in the garage and I'm showing him why it's so cool to put your name and the date when you make cool crafts or do cool things like that. So I'm showing him right now. What is this?
A book.
It says The Bean Stories, written and illustrated by Colleen Ballinger. I wrote this book. Now I know when I see my name in it that I wrote it. I was like 10 years old probably. You want me to read it to you? The Bean Stories. Pinocchio. Once upon a time, there was a bean maker. One day, this man said, maybe I should make a puppet. So he did. Finally, he finished and asked himself, what should I call him? Aha! Pinocchio. Next one. Is that funny? This is called The Ugly Bean. Beauty and the Bean. Jack and the Beanstalk. Jack smelled something. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell a stinky bum. His mom said, don't be silly. You probably smell your father's armpits. Jack didn't believe her, so he looked around his house and found a giant. Jack had to look up at least 70 feet to see his face. Oh my God. I put literally 70 feet. Like I drew feet. Isn't that silly? Here's another example. So you know how we just did some art, right? This is art that I did a long time ago when I was a little girl. A kitty cat on a rainbow rug. That's my name. So I know that I drew this because I put my name in the book. This is all the pets I had. You see the pets I had? I must have been 10 or 11 years old. My pets, dogs. We had a turtle, a tortoise actually. We had guinea pigs. We had a snake named Al. We have a tarantula.
You had fish?
We had lots of fish. Cool, huh? Those are all my pets. So that's why it's important to put your name and the date on things so that when you're older, you can look at them. And then maybe someday when you have kids, you can show your kids your bunny that you made. You can go, look, I was 5 years old when I made this. Just like how I just now showed you stuff that I did when I was a little girl.
Okay.
I'm the kitty cop. Flynn's the hunter. And we're doing some investigations, trying to find out any clues. For what?
For any mischief, the wind blew over.
Looking for clues for any mischief the wind blew over. What? Oh no. Good save, good rescue. Oh my gosh, Flynn, look at this beautiful tree. This is the best tree in the world. Look at that.
I like it too.
Hello, this is Gorgina. I've decided to make a little wildflower bouquet. Just a tiny little one. And the twins are awake now. They're gonna help. What do you got?
I get a lollipop.
You got a lollipop?
Yeah, I get.
Alrighty, let's find some flowers. Macy, do you see any flowers?
Yeah.
Perfect. Ta-da! How cute is this little bouquet of wildflowers that the kids helped me pick? So cute. Well, now the babies want to make bunnies. Wait, so we'll make cute little bunnies, okay?
Okay.
Cut this out.
I need that one.
You need that?
Yeah.
Now I've got to cut it into a circle. What does a bunny say?
Papa.
Hop, hop, hop. And what does a kitty cat say, Wesley? The kitty cat says,
Look.
yeah, that is what our cats sound like. Okay, I have to stop the vlog because I'm just editing this now and I'm actually blown away at how she made that sound. Like in the moment, it was a little hectic because I'm like trying to do a craft with 2 toddlers, and as fun and simple as it might seem, it's actually extremely stressful, and it only lasted about 30 seconds before they both decided to run away and do something else. But that's not why I interrupted the vlog right now. I interrupted the vlog right now because am I crazy, or did Maisie literally perfectly imitate a cat meow? Like, I keep watching it back because it looks like I've added a sound effect. Not only does she sound exactly like a cat, but she corrected me because I said a cat says meow, and she was like, no, a cat doesn't say meow, it says this, and then literally sounded exactly like a cat. The kitty cat says meow.
Look.
It literally doesn't look real. Do I have like a little imitation artist on my hands? Like that is, I feel like she legit, okay, maybe I'm just being a total mom right now, but like I feel like she sounded exactly like a cat. Anyway, here's the rest of the vlog. Okay, so now here's your circles for your bunnies. Sorry, but I'm still not over it. And now Eric's in the room and I showed it to him and he's freaking out too. Sounds like a freaking cat.
She's a genius.
All of our kids are geniuses, but how did she do that?
We've watched it like 20 times now, and every time I have to like...
Are we just parents that love our children so much we think they're just so incredible? Like, yes, we are, but also like...
But also she should
literally
be
sounds like a
in the
cat.
Guinness Book of World Records for the best cat sound a human has ever made, ever.
He's not kidding. Like, that's how we feel right now.
Give her an award. I don't know. What do you want to say? It's crazy.
It doesn't look real. It looks like I put a sound effect on her voice. And
I was taking out the trash and you're like, you have to come in and see this. You should. We'd already made an addendum and now we're making a second addendum.
Well, because it's like, I was just telling him, it's not like she made a sound and it just so happened to sound exactly like a cat. And we're like, oh, that's a fluke. Like, she does this all the time. Like, she corrects us with chicken sounds. She won't say bok bok. She'll be like, "Bok." Like, she sounds like an actual chicken.
Better than what you just did.
Of course better than what I just did. I sound like a person trying to imitate a chicken. She sounds like a freaking chicken. And every time we try to act like cats, she does meow more realistically than the rest of us. But that was the first time I've ever heard, like, legit looks like I put a cat sound. But not just any cat sound, love. It sounds exactly like Daisy.
Right,
Like, it sounds identical to Daisy. Like, she has analyzed our cat and is like, yes, I can imitate that perfectly.
It doesn't look real when you watch it.
No,
Let's watch it again.
We're gonna watch it again. We're gonna watch it one more time, and then you're gonna get back to the
Let's
vlog.
watch it 10 more times.
Okay, watch it 10 more times, but then you're just gonna watch the vlog. We're done talking about this to you. We're gonna talk about it to each other for probably another hour. You gotta pick out an eyeball for your bunny. Which eyeballs do you want?
I want that one.
You want these?
Mhm.
Or do you want one of these? Okay.
This is the eyes.
You did it? Is that the eyes you want, Maisie?
Yeah.
Here you go, Essie. Here's one. So this one's the one I made. This one is Maisie's. It's a little perturbed. And this is Wesley's. I love that this ear is upside down. It makes me so happy. And then Flynn wanted his bunny by the front door. So this is Flynn's. So cute! It's the next day, and Wesley is going bananas on this thing. Huh, Wes?
Yeah.
Run and around 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 and around. Oh no, don't fall down. You're gonna forget Dizzy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that fun?
One more.
Who's that, Maisie?
The puppy flip.
That's a puppy Flynn.
Yeah.
As you can probably tell by my children's voices, they have a little cold. So we're fighting off the cold. So we're staying home today. Staying home, having a chill little time. You crashed? Oh, you okay? Oh gosh. Oh, all better? Whoa, are you dizzy? I think you might be dizzy. There you go. Oh, and back on. Oh, that's terrifying. Watch this? Okay, I'm watching. Okay, obviously I didn't film much today, and then I ended up, you guys, I'm having crazy technological problems today with all of my equipment. We recorded the podcast, and for some reason we did the whole podcast, and then it literally just stopped working. Like the audio didn't record, like it just totally fluked and didn't work, and it was so frustrating. So we had to re-record the podcast. And then tonight I was vlogging, and I showed like all these really cute like outfits that I got for the kids, and I talked for like 10 minutes about all this stuff, and the footage is in like slow motion, and there's no audio. Hopefully this works. I don't know what's going on. It's the ghost in my house. I swear to you, the ghost in my house, or ghosts are playing tricks on me. I do have some freshly polished rocks that I want to share with you. If you were here last time I opened up the freshly polished rocks, they did not work. They were not polished enough. So those went back into the tumbler. They're still tumbling, trying to get smooth and beautiful. But a different batch of rocks finished tumbling, and they look so pretty. And so I want to show them to you. So here are the rocks. They're so pretty. Lots of like root beer agate and jaspers and just so many pretty types of quartz. I just love it, and they all polished really, really nicely. I'm very pleased. So those are my rocks, and I was going to answer a bunch of Tortilla Talk questions, but I actually have a lot to do tonight, so I'm going to save it for tomorrow because tomorrow is Tortilla Talk Tuesday. So leave all of your questions for me for tomorrow in the comment section below. Just like fill me with lots of questions, and I would love to answer them for the Tortilla Talk. But there was one I wanted to answer tonight because I've seen it a few times. Lauren said, Tortilla Talk question, do you plan on making a bookshelf with all your sea glass and Eric display it in your home somewhere? Love you. So I've gotten this a few times, and so I thought I'd just show you what we've been doing with the sea glass lately. You might already know that for me, I have my rock table, like my rock coffee table. So this is my coffee table, and I display my rocks in this. With the sea glass, let me show you Eric's sea glass. He's still working on the display of everything, but his idea is to put things in like big, beautiful vases, I don't know. So here's his jar of white sea glass, his jar of brown sea glass, his jar of green, which is obviously overflowing, so it's flowing into there, and his jar of like blue, teal, aqua kind of pieces. This is way prettier in person, but it's very pretty. And this is actually huge. I don't think you can tell how big this jar is. Maybe you can tell with my hands up against it, but these are huge. Here's the sea glass we got on our little trip. So he still has to put these inside of the jars. But then he also has specialty glasses of different things. Okay, so this shelf here is in the room where we podcast. So we have dark blue sea glass, even though there's one light blue in there, which is kind of weird, but dark blue pirate glass, a white glass. Here are the marbles in this martini glass. He's hoping to fill that up someday. These are all ribbed for her pleasure. So these are all like bottle tops, any piece of glass that's kind of got a ribbed texture to it. This is, what is this? Oh, this is bottoms of bottles. This jar is what Eric calls pleasings. So these are pieces that are really old and just like beautifully tumbled by the ocean. They're thick and dirty looking. You can just tell they're very, very old pieces, and he calls those the pleasing pieces. So he has a pleasings bowl. This bowl is uranium fever bowl. So this is all pieces that glow uranium. So there's not very many. Like it's really hard to find the uranium stuff. So, and this is the lavender pieces. These are my favorites, but these are hard to find for us. So we don't have very many. And there's two other jars he has. So he's got like a whole organization thing going, but he's still trying to figure out what he wants. This is the VIP bowl. These are the pieces that he thinks are the best, and like he needs them separated from everything else. So in here we have an old Clorox bottle bottom. This is probably from like the 50s. This like bottle top. This bottom of probably like an old like whiskey bottle or something. Random piece of pottery he really likes. He's got like cool pieces of like art glass. We don't even know what this is. So cool. Another one that's super bizarre, weird. A perfect square. And this is our rainbow bowl. So this one just has like a little bit of everything. So every single color essentially is in this bowl, and it's just pleasing to look at. It's just pretty. Isn't that pretty? All those pretty colors. So yeah, he just kind of displays them in here, and he's still trying to figure out like what kind of vases and display settings he wants them in, but like that's what he's doing with them right now. Anyway, that's the sea glass. So that's the end of this vlog, but please leave questions for tomorrow, and I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. I hope y'all had a wonderful weekend, and this week is going to be an exciting one because we're getting ready for Easter. I love a holiday, girl. I love a freaking holiday. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.